The villain? Me. Tell me a better joke. Go on louder. You write my name in ash and ink, sell my shadow while you drink. Call me monster, call me plague, but who taught me how to rage? You threw stones with velvet hands, dressed your blame in choir stands. Now you gasp when I reply. You light the fuse, then ask me why.
Point your fingers, count to 10.
Where were you back then? Why am I the villain? Say it to my face. You crown me with your rumors and then beg for grace. I didn't start the weather, you just hate the storm I am. You wrote me as a fire, now you fear a single flame. Who's the villain now? Who's the villain now? You like that sound? It's how truth feels breaking ground. I didn't ask to wear your sin. You pinned it tight and tucked me in. I took one night, you painted black, fed you back your pretty act. You call it ruin, call it crime, I call it you returned in time. Saints with scissors cut my name, then preach me mercy late and lame. Why am I the villain? Say it to my face. You crown me with your rumors and then beg for grace. I didn't start the weather, you just hate the storm I am. You rode me as a fire, now you fear a single flame. Who's the villain now? Who's the villain now? I learned my gospel in a locked up room where kindness starved and silence bloomed. You want me sweet, you want me small, then hold the world and make me fall. I won't pretend for your applause. I am the clause inside your laws. Understand this. I paid in nights you'll never count. Don't call me wicked for the receipt. Whoa! Why am I the villain? Look into the glass. Your face is in the fire. All the futures you let pass. If I'm the storm, it's weather you began. I'm only echo finally speaking like a man. Your halo, I'll keep the truth. Curtain! Hell wasn't somewhere else. It was my address. One more day, one more fight to cross off the calendar. Then you walked in, and the room remembered light. My life was a furnace, coin on the tongue, counting down paydays just to stay young. Walls learned my secrets, ceiling learned my side. Wind under the door kept asking me why. Then you, like water on iron bone, turned rust into music I could almost own. I started to soften, started to breathe, pulled my name out of my teeth. But look at me now, what do I do with this fire? I'm shaking with thunder and wire like wire. If hell taught me rage and you taught me grace, which hand do I carry to the face of this place? What do I do? Tell me, what do I do with this fire that wants the truth? You ask why this mess? I point down the block, that mouth in the street that turns mercy to mock. He lit the rumor, he salted the wound, sold me for laughs and cashed out Luke. I hear two drums, one red, one blue. Go find him now, or walk past through. So what do I do with this fire? Do I track him and feed the choir of all my ghosts who beg for raw to breathe like you taught me and close that door? What do I do? Tell me, what do I do when justice sounds like breaking through? Be the storm they wrote in chalk, tear up the pavement where he talks. One shout, one shove, one glorious sin. Applause in my blood, the house goes dim. But rage spends life like counterfeit bills. It buys you a second and charges you years. I want the hit, I want the hush after. I want not to be that man again. You placed a hand on the engine, said, turn it down, not dead. Make heat into light instead. So I'll meet that street with my shoulders wide. Name what he did, keep my side. No crown for a coward, whoa. No throne for a lie, whoa. I walk past this fire, whoa. And let it die, whoa. If law has teeth, whoa. Let law take bite, whoa. If not, then I'll be proof of love. But I carry you. Hell is still here, but it doesn't own me. I choose the hand that builds. Curtain.
My crown, look how it gleams where it always belonged. Every line of this city was carved by these hands, not yours. You watch from windows, safe in your blood, while I pull these streets out of mud. So rise, your majesty, and answer to the one who built the ground you stand on. You call it yours because you sweat, but stone stood here before we met. This place had breath and older names, long before you claimed its flames. You laid beams on a buried frame, then wrote your mark across its name. You shout, I shaped it to their face, but you shaped only half this place. Step down, step down, step down, step down. I woke its pulse, I lit its veins, turned rust and dust into moving chains. You counted ledgers, guarded crowns, I carried fires when it drowned. Without my hands, your throne was ash, your rightful line was paper trash. I dragged tomorrow from the dirt, don't brand it yours because you're first. You talk like fire's always clean, but all you've done is scorch and bring. Yes, you built, but look behind. What kind of cost did you assign? This crown is older than your age, written far beyond your page. You want the credit for the sky.
I stood between this place and break. When hunger split its hollow streets, I kept it living on my feet. Now that it stands bold and wide, you bar me out and call it pride. You spit out usurper, fraud, disease, while wearing all my labor on your sleeve. You gave it strength and then declared that every heartbeat should be shared. A builder's gift is not a claim. You can't rebrand a city's name. You saved them once and held them tight, then chained their hope beneath your fight. You say you stand for all their pain, but make their pulse repeat your name.
Step down,
Step down,
step down,
step down,
step down,
step down.
step down.
Fake king, step down. Fake king, step down. Fake king, step down. Fake king, step down. You think a story in your line weighs more than all the nights were mine. I walk the alleys you don't know, heard their hunger whisper slow. They called on you, you shut the door. They called on me, I became floored. I turned to bone what once was weak, and now you label that oblique.
I walked those streets when you were dust, long before your sudden trust. My father's father held his ground, not by fear but by being found.
You took their wounds and shaped a throne, stacked their grief to claim your own. You speak for them, but truth reveals you want the city on its knees. This is my city, my design. Every tower holds my spine.
This is their city, not your claim, not a trophy for your name.
I will not bend, I will not fade. It's mine to rule or mine to raise. You torch it all to prove you're right. Leave them living in your night. Fake king, step down. Step down. Fake king, step down. Step down. Fake king, step down. Step down. Fake king, step down. Step If I don't wear that crown, it doesn't stay at all. I'll rip it from your quiet line and take this city with me into the storm.
If you must tear 1,000 lives just to hear metal on your brow, you are not a ruler, you're a wound pretending Lord.
Fake king, step down. 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 Fake king, step down.
This is my
They said you've gone too far. I said, not far enough. I was the quiet storm you never named, the spark beneath your saintly flame. You build your world on borrowed grace. Now watch me rearrange your face. I tried your mercy, it didn't fit. I learned that breaking feels legit. You call it rage, I call it art, a masterpiece of coming apart. I'll paint in ash, I'll write in screams. Your peace was built on broken dreams. I'm done with kneeling, done with grace. Now I make rules you can't erase. Let it all burn, let the saints all choke on every vow they ever spoke. You sold me chains and called it right. I'll melt them down tonight. Burn, no turning back. I am the flame, your world still lasts. Oh, don't look shocked. You built this pyre with your talk of peace. You wanted purity. Here, watch it bleed. Let it all burn. Every song, every prayer, through the smoke, the air. You took my name, now take my turn. I'll light the match, I'll make you Let it all This crown is an ashes, don't apologize. They just shine.
Understand me?
Funny, try breathing my weather first.
You love the headline, not the years it cost. Count my scars like trophies, call the bleeding gloss. You sell me comfort after selling me the rain. Pose like saviors, leave me holding all the pain. Where were you when the floor caved in? Where were you when the lights grew thin? Don't you dare say you understand. Don't you dare. You drew the smile If you hold my nights, you let the daylight go. You practice pity like a polished line. Told me strong while stealing time. You love my silence, keeps your mirror clean. But I won't mime your gentle scene.
Where were you when the door said no? Where were you when I had to grow?
Don't you dare say you understand. Don't you dare. You stitched my mouth with rules and called it just and fair. How do you weigh a grief you never had to lift? How do you call it wisdom when it's just a drift? Don't you dare say you understand me, no. If you felt my cold, you'd trade your halo.
I carried winters no one saw. I learned to breathe through broken law. You want my story trimmed and neat. I'm thunder walking on my feet. I won't be painted soft for you. I'll sing it sharp and loud and true.
Understand? Prove it. Stand where I stood, bleed what I bled. No? Then hush.
Don't you dare say you understand.
Step aside.
I'll take my name back, wear it with my spine. You made my face forget its laugh. You filled my eyes and called it path. Don't you dare say you understand me no more. This is my life. Hear my keep your comfort, keep your plan. I'll ride my weather, I'll name my land. Understand me? No. Witness me.
I watched these blocks climb out of dirt, turned empty windows into work. I held the skyline by the throat, taught every street the way to grow. Now they arrive in borrowed grace, cut the ribbon, take my place. They sign the names across my ground, then ask me kindly to step down. You want the winnings, not the wounds. All of the view, none of the rooms. If I don't wear the crown,
It's not leaving my hand.
it's better crack along my palm and polish for another man. I drag the city into shape.
Watched it learn to bear my name.
If I don't wear the crown, then no one sits. And no one owns this town. Every scaffold knew my weight. Every blueprint traced my faith. They paved their triumph over mine. Called it progress, called it time. They raised a glass beneath my lights, telling stories I rewrote at night. But If I'm not allowed to rule, then it won't call you mine.
Every empire loves a liar. Every saint begins with fire. You made a villain out of me. Now watch how holy monsters breathe. I was quiet once, built of glass and trust. You broke it just to hear the sound. Now look who's breaking ground. You called it order, I called it change. You smiled while I learned your games. Now every scar that bears your name is lighting up like flame. You wanted a queen who bows to your crown, but I built my throne where the world fell down. I wear my power in black and gold. You had the fire, I made it cold. I'm not your mercy, I'm what's left behind. The storm you built inside my mind. I'm not afraid of what I've become. You called me villain, I call it done. You made your rules, I tore the page. Love was never meant for cage. Now I walk through every door you close. Your ghost is dressed in all my clothes. You wanted peace, I wanted truth. So I took the world and left you proof. I wear my power in black and gold. You had the fire, I made it cold. I'm not your mercy, I'm what's left behind. The storm you built inside my mind. I'm not afraid of what I've become. You call me villain and I call it done. I was born in your silence, raised by your blame. Now I breathe without forgiveness, and I never say your name. Look at me now. I am the empire you tried to burn down. I wear my crown in the dark, it shines. Forged in ruin, made from lies. You wanted a savior, you got a
Hell is here, in the paint that peels, in the ramparts doing the dinner of deals. Coffee like metal, morning like rust, calendar full of almost and dust. Neighbors sell thunder, I'm buying the rain. Smile like a bandage, voice like a stain. Elevator stall between who I was and them. Every button lights, none of them land. Hell is here, this room, this street, this heartbeat counting heat. No pitchforks, no red parade, just slow fires I can't evade. Hell is here where I try to live, naming the dark for what it is. Bills line up like little gravestones, newsprint hands, fluorescent bones. Mirror rehearses the word I'm fine, echo signs it every time. Windows memorize my breath, teach the daylight how to guess. But under the ash, a stubborn spark, a quiet dart against the dark. Hell is here, this room, this street, this heartbeat counting heat. No pitchfork, no red parade, just slow fire I can't evade. Hell is here where I try to live, naming the dark for what it is. If mercy has a door, let the hinges hold. If love is change, I'll pay in gold. I don't need heaven, just solid floor, a key that fits one honest door. Breathe in, breathe out. Call the fear out loud. I mark the night with a match so thin, pocket its light and walk again. If hope is small, I'll make it stay, a seed that argues with the day. Hell is here, but I stay awake, stitching a road through every ache. If there's no path, I'll chalk a line, teach my breaking legs to find. Hell is here until I ride one truer room inside this night. So if you ask me where hell is listening, it's where I live, and still I'm here.
I bought the hell you left on sale. Stamped return to sender, signed with my name. I carried every locked up door you praised, a skyline made of debts and razor praise. You said be grateful, handed me the ash, then mocked the way I learned to laugh. Where were you when the lights went cold? Where were you when the streets grew old? Empty hands, empty vows, empty choir, but now you've got opinions. Liars. I bought the hell, paid cash, no grace, so don't you dare rewrite my face. You never pulled me from the fire's edge, now you wag your tongue from a safer ledge. I'm the villain you're hearsed in whispers fine. I'll wear the crown you left behind.
while you drink my rain. You sell me mercy, bill me pain. You ask what help you ever gave. A chorus of nothing in a golden frame.
Where were you when the floor gave way? Where were you when the debts got paid? You loved my silence, starved my voice, now hear it rise. Your joy, snarl it, bark it, clap, clap, boom.
I learned my gospel in an iron room.
I did not wake to beg for kind approval. I did not crawl to earn a clean removal. If justice is a mask that never fits, I'll tear the script and chew the bits. I'll tune this city to a darker key
And make the choir sing honestly.
What did you do for me? Name one thing. Thoughts I'll keep talking, I'll keep building. I brought the hell, paid cash, no grace, so don't you dare rewrite my face. You never pulled me from the fire's edge. Now you wag your tongue from a safer ledge. I'm the villain in your bedtime lies, but I'm the truth that never dies.
I'm tired of pretty cages, gilded thin.
If walls won't listen, I'll move the wind. Not here to beg, not here to trust. I'll sweep your kingdom back to dust.
I bought the hell, signed every line, made from your silence, sharpened in time.
If being good means breaking me again, I'll take the sin and keep my skin. You gave me nothing, hear me roar. I am the storm you asked for.
So hush your halo, hide your glow. I'll end the scene the way I began.
Low lights melt on the hardwood floor. Ice in the glass keeps time once more. Your name rolls slow in the back of my throat, heavy like velvet on a winter coat. Close, let the room go quiet. Hold till the heart beats right. Say it soft, let the consonants fade. Keep the vows where the promises stay. Ooh, ooh, I carry you like a midnight tone deep in my chest, down to the bone. Say my name low, let it resonate. Ooh, love in a lower key, velvet weight. Ooh, I carry you where the echoes start. Warm on the tongue, slow on the heart. Sing it in smoke, let the corners drape. Ooh, love in a lower key, velvet weight. Bare wires hung by the window frame. Streetlight gold writes your quiet name. Your breath on my neck, a minor refrain, falling like thunder without the rain. Close, let the silence lead us. Hold to the shadows, free us. Stay on the note where the night is warm. Color the dark with a darker form. Ooh, I carry you like a midnight tone deep in my chest. Ooh, down to the bone. Say my name low, let it resonate, let it know. Love in a lower key, velvet weight. Ooh, I carry you where the echoes start.
hold it, don't rush the line. Tremble and then align. If the morning comes too bright, we'll shade it down to the right size of light. Let the bass say what words can't do. I'll stay on the note that belongs to you. Ooh, I carry you like a midnight tone deep in my chest. Ooh, down to the bone, say my name low, let it resonate. Love in the lower key, velvet way. Ooh, I carry you to the meter's face, slow burning glow. Night has me singing in smoke, let the corners drape. Love in the lower key, velvet way. Hold the last word on your tongue. Let it ring, let it hang till the night is done.
You walk in like a quiet rhyme. Sun slips over to keep the time. Keys on the table, rain on the glass. Every little sound says this will last. I learn the map of your breath tonight. Streetlights blink and the world feels right. Love, you make the ordinary shine. Tea steam, soft sleeves, clocks that don't mind. Say my name low and the room draws near. Simple becomes rare when you are here. Love, you make my edges align. A little brighter than morning every time. You joke, I fold like a paper crane. Small wings flutter in my chest again. Notes on the fridge, two crooked lines. Promises written between the times. Leave all the fireworks to the sky. I'll take the hush where our pulse is tied. Love, you make the ordinary shine. Tea steam, soft sleeves, clocks that don't mind. Say my name low and the room draws near. Simple becomes rare when you are here. Love, you make my edge of the line a little brighter than morning every time. If the colors fade, we'll hum them back. Stitching the daylight seam by seam, no lack. Touch is a lantern, voice is a thread. Will mark the stars from the foot of the bed. Stay, let the quiet sing. Stay, hear the silver ring. Love, you make the ordinary shine. Footsteps, heartbeats, both keep in time. Say my name low, let the night be kind. Simple becomes rare when hands in love. You make my edges align a little brighter than morning every
If you ask me what life was, it was iron on my chest, it was winter in my lungs. Every hallway had no doors. Every step was just a weight I carried on. I spoke in echoes to an empty room, counted daylight like a borrowed truth. But you walked in and the clocks learned how to move. You said my name and the night made room. If you ask me about life, I'll tell you the hell I knew. Ash in my mouth, storms in my shoes, but you put a lighthouse where my ribs once bruised. Held a broken map, drew a brighter route. I was falling through the fire, burning without end. You became the water, the wind, my friend. If you ask me about life, I'll say I lived because of you. I kept a list of almost, paper birds that never found the sky. Fear built a quiet fortress, brick by lonely brick in silent nights. You didn't promise miracles or saves. You stayed, you held, you learned my pace. You taught my hands to open, not to fight. You turned my knowings into lines of light. If you ask me about life, I'll tell you the hell I knew. Ash in my mouth, storms in my shoes, but you put a lighthouse where my ribs once bruised. Held the broken map, drew a brighter route. I was falling through the fire, burning without end. You became the water, the wind, my friend. If you ask me about life, I'll say I live because of you. Let the past keep all its teeth. We'll walk by unafraid to bleed. Every scar is just a page we turn, proof that even cold can learn to burn. Say my name the way you do. I believe the world is true. If you ask me about life, I'll name the storm and then I'll name the hand that reached me in the end. You were the quiet that the fire couldn't kill, the answer when the world went still. If you ask me about life, I'll say I live because you willed me to. If you ask me what life is now, it's the road we draw from here to now. It's you. Say define it. I watch the ceiling fan, spinning all the answers I never understand. We draw constellations with coffee on our sleeves. Looks like a heart till the morning leaves. And maybe it's rain that forgot how to fall, and maybe it's nothing, and maybe it's all. Don't ask me about love, I don't know either. I keep chasing smoke, calling it a heater. If there's a rule book, mine came blank. If there's a map, it's lost in my jacket. Don't ask me about love, ask me about now. I can hold your hand, I can learn somehow. We trade little stories like tickets on a train. Sometimes they land, sometimes they fade. Ooh. You say, is it real? Is it real? Is it real? I shrug and pull you close. Truth is a tide, and it comes and goes. Maybe it's light that forgot its name. Maybe it's fire that's tired of flame. Don't ask me about love, I don't know either. I keep chasing smoke, calling it a heater. If there's a rule book, mine came blank. If there's a map, it's lost in my jacket. Don't ask me about love, ask me about now. I can hold your hand, I can learn somehow. If we're just notes in a room that's dark, what you feel, I'll find the part. Maybe the question is bigger than words. Maybe the answer is letting it work. Stay, don't make it a test. Breathe, we'll figure the rest. Don't ask me about love, I don't know either. But I'll walk this street with you through the ether. If there's a rule book, let's write it slow. If there's a map, we'll draw as we go. Don't ask me about love, ask me to try. I'll meet you here, no alibi.
Streetlights flicker, bending low. Glass lies quiet where the crowds would go. Engines cough out one last glow. Smoke draws borders only I can know. No one speaks, the air stands still. Silence fits me like it always will. Billboards peel to paper skin. Names fall off the walls they're in. Ferris cars hang mid-descent like half-remembered accidents. You called it ruin, called it wrong. I see a place where noise is gone. Ashes still breathe low and warm, filling out the shade they've torn. If this is twisted, let it stay. It's the first clear night I've seen in days. Ashes still breathe, soft and deep, guarding sparks that chose to sleep. Windows hum with leftover cold. Sirens thin to a line of gold. Every echo wears my face, rising slow to fill the space. I used to shout just to exist. Now the quiet curls around my wrists. Look at all this broken stone. Tell me it's not better on its own. Ashes still breathe under steel, under frames they used to feel. You call it over, call it gone. I call it room to carry on. Ashes still breathe, let them lie. In this dim my pulse runs dry. Leave the lights out, let them fade. Tonight
the dark remembers my name. Glass on the pavement, light in the smoke. I've never seen the world so honest. Engines blooming red and chrome, every flame feels like home. Billboards melt, the city folds, truth looks better when it glows. Crowds are gone, the air's alive, it hums like something that survived. The skyline cracks, the colors fade, but I've never felt so unafraid. You called it chaos, I called it clean. You called it loss, I call it serene. This is peace in the ruins, beauty in the break. Every scream a hymn I make. You prayed for light, I gave you flame. The world remembers my name. This is peace in the ruins. Ferris wheels turn without a sound, empty horses spinning round, cotton candy in the rain, sweet and gone, nothing remains. Glass, confetti, oil, rainbow, silence, wearing fires. Close, you'd hate to see what I can see, but tell me this ain't symmetry. You built it high, I watched it fall. Guess I just wanted to feel small. This is peace in the ruins, beauty in the break. Every scar a mark I'll take. You dreamed of life, I dreamed of flame. Now every night recalls my name. This is peace in the ruins. Look around. No traffic, no noise, no lies, just breath. The quiet feels like mercy. Maybe this is what love was always meant to be. Beautiful and temporary. This is peace in the ruins. Nothing left to fade. Even God forgot to wake. You called it end, I called it start. The city burns like modern art. This is peace in the be a smile, because finally, it's quiet. They said I should smile more, so I did. Your city paid me wrong. Gold on glass, but the cracks stay strong. You built your peace with loaded hands, called your madness making plans. Your rules are written over screens. You sleep on someone else's dreams.
I burn, I laugh for two. Every crown is rust in disguise. Every savior learns to lie. Smile, it's over, can't you see? The ashes look like victory. Ha, 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 ha. What a view, I burn the world and paint it. Smile, it's over, don't pretend I'm not chaos. I'm the end. Your prayers sound like broken glass. All your gods forgot their masks. You wanted peace, I brought the proof that sanity dies under truth. You called it evil, I called it art. Same red, different heart. Smile, it's over, take a bow. You built the cage, I broke it now. Ha, ha, ha. Hear it sing, freedom cuts and that's the sting. Smile, it's over, don't defend. A hero dies, the joke begins. Every laugh is just a scream reversed. Every truth I spoke, you cursed. So tell me now, when you see my face, is it madness or is it Smile, it's over, painted red. Dance with ghosts inside your head. The show's divine, you built the end, the punchline's mine. Smile, it's over, light the fuse. The only thing I've left is you. You wanted order. You got me in